However, this is a great weekend of college football. It's going to be a blockbuster. It's going to be an absolute blockbuster. You ready? Penn State at Michigan, both sides undefeated. Michigan is -7. Bama, scare against Texas A&M again. This time they squeak out the victory. I've got Bama to go perfect. Their season win total over 11. Maybe it is 11 and a half. Tennessee spanks LSU. I didn't see coming. I hate betting on Brian Kelly, and I thought, you know what, this is a spy. Never again. Never again. Not happening. Not happening. But is Tennessee for real? They get Bama at Rocky Top. Again, it's college football to where Saban could not tell us anything about his status at quarterback until 5 minutes before kickoff. That's scary. But again, it's Bama. It's Bama. Tennessee right now is only +7.5 at home. OK State and TCU both undefeated. TCU took out Kansas. Kansas lost their quarterback. Tough to see Kansas lose, but hopefully they still rally and finish out and have a great year. Already 5 wins. Bowl game seems for sure. One would think, but TCU, they now turn into the nice story. Sonny Dykes coming from SMU. He has revitalized the Horned Frog offense. Oklahoma State's all of a sudden a Big 12 powerhouse again, led by defense. It's at TCU. TCU is favored -3.5, and I believe they've covered. It's either them or the Jayhawks have covered every game because that was a push by a touchdown this past week. TCU -3.5 at home. Syracuse undefeated. Congrats to them. I thought they were going to be terrible. Their season win total was 4.5. They are 5-0. How about that? NC State, though, are they going to give them a rude awakening? It's at the Carrier Dome. That place should be noisy as all hell. Q's is favored by 3.5. I, as an ACC fan, am interested in that. I'm also interested in this. 2 teams that we just got embarrassed by, Clemson and Florida State. This line is moving towards Florida State. I don't really like betting on Florida State. They look better this year. I guess they have some slip-ups. Otherwise, I mean, they beat LSU. Now, how good is that LSU win? But Clemson, again, it's weird. I thought BC would hang tough, and there was just zero effort. I mean, there was effort, but there was just zero chance that they were going to hang tough with Clemson. But what this line is telling me is that Florida State is going to make this a game, if not win this. It opened at 7.5. Everyone is jumping on Clemson like there's no tomorrow, coming off this beatdown of BC. And I'm loving Florida State just lost too, right? I'm pretty sure. And for some reason, me and maybe some sharps are loving this because FSU, that line is plummeting from 7.5 down to 4.5 just since it opened last week. What do we know? Is this going to be a field goal game? That's interesting. That's under the lights at Tallahassee. And then what is up with it? Utah just lost, and they've got undefeated USC coming in. USC, I'm pretty sure, is perfect against the number as well. No, they're one blemish against the number, but they're undefeated, right? And Utah is favored -3.5. What's given there as Lane Kiffin and Caleb Williams look to keep it perfect at Utah. For what it's worth, here are my best bets of the week. I like Michigan -7. Lay the points for me. I'm going Bama money line. I hope people keep pouring in on Tennessee. I know they just disposed of LSU. This is Bama coming off a tough game where they just eke out the victory. Saban's going to practice them hard, I'm sure, as he loves to do. I like it regardless if Bryce Young plays. I think that's just a more talented roster. Bama has been there before. Tennessee. It'll be cool. It'll be a cool atmosphere. I'm excited for it. I just like Bama money line. I think they're going to feel it out. Give me Roll Tide. I like Oklahoma State. I think Oklahoma State's for real here, and I love this number, +3.5. If it's a field goal game, we get the hook. Give me Florida State. I'm following where this line is going and where, the public tickets are going on Clemson. The line's going the other way. I love that. Sign me up for it. I'm plugging my nose. I'm playing FSU with the points. And then I guess I got to go Utah, right? Why Vegas, something's up here. Why is Vegas making Utah a favorite at home? Something's got to give. And I'll take the bait. I'm going with Utah. But I say it each and every week. It's going to be Bama and Georgia. Georgia wins the SEC title, but Bama gets revenge in the national football title. Does Ohio State have a shot? I'm seeing them favored at some books. CJ Stroud looks like a lock for the Heisman. All they got to do is beat Penn State on the road and then host Michigan and then try and beat either Georgia or Bama in the college football playoff. But that's a big if, that last one.